This is gonna be really short practice session, but I gotta. It's 1 a.m. on April 15th. But since I haven't slept yet, I think I'm gonna count this as April 14th, so that I haven't lost my streak, because I haven't slept yet. So technically, to me, it is still the 14th. I'm warming up my oboe. It's cold. I hate whenever I plan out my entire week and then I don't follow it. Because yesterday I had plans, practice, do some homework, do all of my assignments that I do today, Wednesday, April 15th. And then I did not do any of that. So I have to do some schoolwork today. It's fine. Today's day 24. Almost a quarter of the way. It's exciting. I think she's a bit warm now. This is supposedly my #1 read, but it looks terrible. So let's find out. Oh. A little bit sharp at the end. But of course I did not have my tuner out, so... I'm so tired, and I need a haircut. It's fine. Okay. Just gonna run through my skills really quickly. That is so messy. What better time to practice technique than 1:08 a.m.? At this point, I'm too tired to do it, but I need to. Is sleep more important than practice? It's like when you have a test in the morning that you haven't studied for. Like, is it better to cram for the test, or is it better to sleep and hope that your knowledge and intuition and paying attention in the class is enough to get you in a good grade on the test, or a passing grade at least at that point? If you're gonna cram, you're not gonna get an A, probably. I've done some pretty good cramming in my days, but yeah, that's always a fun thing to think about. Oftentimes I'll get the sleep because if I cram and then I take the test, I forget everything, including stuff that I would have got otherwise if I wasn't so tired when I took the test. So really, it's just up to the person. How much sleep can you get away with? That type of deal. For me, I need a solid 9 hours of sleep to be good and functional. And I used to work the night shift at a gas station. So that was not a good year. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired and hungry and just not in a good mood. I'm just not having it right now. Sometimes whenever I have trouble with a difficult passage, a difficult technical part, or a difficult passage itself, I just take a break, especially if I keep messing it up, because I'm not going to get any better if I'm frustratedly trying to get it right, and then I just get mad at myself for not being able to do it when I just don't have the skill or experience yet. So pause, take a sip of water, talk about my thoughts and feelings. Of frickin' course. Why? Why? It's just a needle spring. Why? What did I ever do to deserve this? I warm you up effectively before I play on you, and you still get water trapped in your keys. It's a crap ton of water, by the way. Like a lot of water. Oh, no. No bueno. Barely get it under there, and it's already. Why did I decide a woodwind instrument was good for me? Love it. Do you see that? I'm putting this down and it's taking very slow to open. Let's do this. I'm hungry. I have got to see the way that I fingered that 14 minutes because my fingers did some weird things. It was like, why is this sticking straight up? It's supposed to be like. What kind of like. What kind of like finger coordination does not exist right now? I feel like this is one of those. What happens when you practice drunk versus sleepy versus high versus sober? I'm sleepy. Okay, that's good enough. scales. Yeah, I know the melodic one's better, so what? Let's try to play this with as much emotion as possible. Because I've been listening to a lot of different interpretations of this today. And I've read a lot about the history of it. So basically, it's an elegy, which I don't really know exactly what elegy means, but I think it's like a dedication to someone, like someone's life song. That makes sense. A song depicting how their life is, or went, or did. I don't know. And he wrote this for Prokofiev before he died, or after he died, like a memoir to him. And he wrote this right, Poulenc wrote this right before he died. So, you know, elegy, sad, death, all that jazz. Paisiblement sans presser. I know this means without hurry. I think this means calm or something like that. Like that. Tuner though, because I'm playing going to try to play this as in tune as I can. Hate my life. Okay. This is not the most effective way to practice, by the way. You can't just like go through a piece and be like, oh, okay, it's good. No. Why do I have that one but not the other one, which is less than an octave and not even a lower note? I get emails at 1:30 every morning for some reason. Something about practicing that people get often wrong is that they try a passage over and over again until they get it right. But you can't practice it over and over again until you get it right. You have to practice it until you can get it right reliably. I'm still struggling with that. So you can't just be like, oh, I got it right once and then move on. You have to like get it right like 3, 5, 10 times, 100 times, however long it takes for you to be like, okay, I can get that almost every time or every time. fine. It's okay. That's too soft for tone quality. Intonation is spot on sometimes, but the tone quality is not. I'm too tired right now. It's almost 2 a.m. I can pretty reliably sing a D or tell when someone is playing a D, but only a D4. So, for example, I'm gonna close my eyes, but you can see the tuner. It'll be covering my face. How about that? Actually, no. You have to see that my eyes are closed. Okay. See, it's a D4, and it's pretty spot on. And from a D, I can reliably get an A. Okay. Let me make sure it's in front. And so whenever I'm tuning, I think D, and then I go, and then I'm like, you know? Physics. I actually don't know what that is. Music. Okay. I'm tired. I'm cutting this short, but I'll practice a lot tomorrow or the next day. Can't be bothered. Okay, bye.